Yo, 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 yo. My first time going live is still Unlimited Voices. What's good?
What's up, everybody? It's your host, 513 Keys, tapping in here with Unlimited Voices and my co-host right here with
WR513.
And we just gonna tap in today and basically give y'all a little teaser on what we've been working with for school, one of the projects we're working on basically school projects we're working on, the podcast that we're working on right now, and then what's coming. Because we got like hella stuff lined up.
Yes.
So, let me see. As of right now, we got a little bit of homework that we've been messing with. It's basically intro for radio personality, and this is how we're going to start it off a little bit. Hold on.
Check it.
Ain't too trippin'. Diamonds on my wrist, they trippin'. Ice.
It goes down in the DM. It go down. It go down in the DM. It go down. It go down. Katy Perry. Juicy J. Let's rage.
So, yeah, that's basically a little bit of what we've been working with, and we got to add like a few more effects in there and get it mixed down like gumbo, and then we're going to serve it back out to the world and see how they like it. But as of right now, that's just a start. We got more to come, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we got that Triple P, that Triple Pisces podcast coming soon. This is the teaser for it, though. Right now, you got Double P. Third P is coming soon. The Triple P is going to be about 3 Pisces. We just going to be telling the world about our perspectives of how we feel about life and everything about it. Like, you know, a lot of people, this is going to be controversy, but it's going to be a goodie because a lot of people just do not like Pisces perspectives on anything because we just tend to take the filter off. You know, people, they want it to be covered up. They don't want to talk about the real ish. And we like, nah, take that off. Take the rose petal glasses off. Let's pull the wool back. Let's talk about it. And people do not want to hear that. Not all the time. They want to talk about it and when they want to talk about it. But we want to talk about it all the time. So that's what we tend to get the backlash of, you know, the negativity when it comes to Pisces. But for real, I mean, and I know some people like, oh, well, it ain't all about signs and different things and this witchcraft and all this other BS, though. But a lot of the signs do have a lot of truth to them.
Yeah, I mean, where do you think it came from, though, beforehand? We're in the 21st century as of right now. Where did it come from beforehand? How did it get passed along from where it started all the way up until now? Like, this didn't come out of the blue. If it didn't fall out of the sky, like no random rock that just hit somebody in the head, like, ooh, I'm just going to use this. Nah, it was literally people doing their research, people doing what it is that they needed to do to find out the information on the why. Not the what, the why. Like, why is this here? What is that? What is this? What is that? But why is it here? And, like, now we got the horoscopes, what we got now. I know some people are mad at, like, the New Year horoscopes that we got. They're saying that, like, some people are switching signs from, like, you going from a Pisces to what is it, Aquarius?
That's BS. I'm still a Pisces.
I'm a Pisces all day, regardless. Like, what they say, Pisces got 2 sides, they're evil.
That's not true. They're confusing us with the Geminis. They confusing us with them crazy Geminis.
We like a balance to it, but at the same time, it's like, we can give you how, what is it? We can keep it gangster, or we can keep it cordial. It's all about how you want to go about it. And shout out to the man that made that lyric. If you know who it is, put it down in the comments below. But yeah, it's literally that's all that we like. We keep it cordial with you all day. We be nice, friendly, loving, caring all day.
Facts.
But as soon as you flip that switch, you got Hellcats and demons coming after you now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you.
I mean, facts. And, you know, to piggyback off of what you just said, too, yes, I mean, everything doesn't have to be about the zodiac sign, but that's what this is about right here. We on our Pisces-ish, and that's just the way it is. I read they said, like, you know, for the video game lovers, that they said Mortal Kombat, they said the Pisces is the Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung of all
Yeah,
the signs, because we can be any sign. We can camouflage whatever we want to be. So basically, translation, whatever you are, we can do it better than you.
We can reflect it. I'm piggyback literally off of what you just said. Piggyback off of piggyback. Basically, like our signs are water signs, and we reflect the energy that's being reflected in the room.
Life starts with water.
And it's gonna continue to grow after that. And yeah, like say if you got two aggressive people, you got a calm person, and then you got somebody that's goofy as hell for no reason. You can sit up there and have a conversation with all of them, and the energy that you're gonna get from each one of them, you're gonna end up reflecting that to every individual. And the only reason I say you're gonna reflect it to every individual is because you're gonna sit up there and talk to one person. You might sit up there and talk to the goofy person, and then you switch over here. You're carrying that energy that you just obtained from that goofy motherfucker.
Facts.
And you walking over here to this quiet person, and you sitting up here like, hey, like, what's up? Like, why y'all so quiet for? We all in here to be, cool, collect. They're like, we don't know nobody. Hi, my name's such and such. Nice to meet you. You're reflecting that nice / goofiness in the tone, like you sitting up there talking about, what's up, baby? Being goofy. They get out of that little, hey, to, oh, what's up? Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, turn it. Who playing the music? Oh, what we doing today? Like they get out of that little shell of theirs, and then they start getting cool, happy, and then like they get up there.
Facts. Pisces, we control the tempo. We control the narrative off of a lot of things, though. I read another thing where they said, like, if you wanted to get, like, the full description of a Pisces, it's like almost like putting a person under an X-ray. And you basically just see everything. And that's another reason why people try to say Pisces are pussies, that we're delusional. Nah, we just real. A lot of people just not ready for it.
Conscious. We think about stuff before like it happens. We look at a bigger picture before the picture's even printed out and pasted and then sent to the people that eat it up. Like,
some people may fuck with us for that, and some people may not like it and be like, nah, this is BS and this is that. Like, nah, we real recognize real.
Yeah, that's fact.
And that's just the way it is. No, not taken away from anybody, but the people who are compatible with us, like Cancers. I don't want no more Cancers. Just want to put that out there. No more Cancers.
I don't think I've messed with a Cancer.
I
think I've messed with a Taurus.
We compatible with them too.
What about Geminis?
Nah, we're not compatible with them. Yeah, not even friendship-wise either.
I think that I was compatible with a Taurus before. Like, I'm compatible with, like, each person. Because one of my best friends is Scorpio.
We compatible with them too.
And that motherfucker is hilarious. Shout out to Red, if you see this. What is it? Red 14. He out there. Shout out to the man's right there. He know what we do.
We compatible with Capricorns, Taurus, and Scorpios. I don't want no more Cancers. No more Cancers. It is X on the Cancers.
Strikes and you're out, bucko.
Well, they should have been gone a long time ago then. They should have been gone a long time ago. I want to date a Capricorn or a Scorpio, Taurus.
I don't know.
I'm open. I don't want no more Cancers. Cancers are cancerous. I don't want no more Cancers.
See, I don't necessarily pay attention to the sign. Like, beforehand, I didn't necessarily pay attention to the sign when I was...
Don't contradict this whole podcast, brother.
But look, keep game, though. Like, I'm saying, like, now that I'm understanding more and more of them, like, I can sit up there and read a person and be like, okay, they're this and they're that.
Facts.
Nah, I'm going to push you over here. I'm going to still love you, but I'm going to keep you at that distance.
Mm-hmm.
This person right here, I might be full 100% compatible. Like, I realize I might be 100% compatible with that person, so I might pull them in a lot more closer than I pulled in that first person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm learning, at least for our signs and everything. Because it's a couple people out there, I don't know their signs, but I swear, as soon as I see them, blood boiling, I be like, I don't, my energy, it don't match with yours. Like, we do not.
Facts.
We butt heads and everything.
Facts. Listen, so... I'm gonna help some people. We're gonna help some people out today. As for us Pisces, people find signs you want to stay away from is a Sagittarius. First, Gemini, Aries. I'm only gonna give y'all 4. Libra. Stay away from those 4. Those 4 are all toxic. Toxic people.
Elaborate on that more.
My ex, she was a Sagittarius, and that's why I'm still single to this day. 3 years later, She was a Sagittarius. I thought I called myself doing something different from the Cancers because, like, for the past 20 years, it's been the curse of the Cancers. That's what I call it, the
Man,
curse
you
of
only
the Cancers.
25. What you talking about? You
Man,
been
listen.
dating since you was 5?
I have, because I was raised by a Cancer, so it's been the curse of the Cancers.
We're talking about curse for 20 years, literally 20 years. And he 25. We've been dating for since you was in potty
I
train.
was,
Gang since
I
potty
was,
train.
I was pimping hoes at 5. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, do what you
Or they
gotta
was
do.
pimping me at 5. One of them.
Let me get some of that apple juice. Go
Yeah.
ahead, baby.
Yeah, they was.
Here go a snack as well. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
That's what you was
Yeah,
doing.
recess. It was on.
Hey, you got all right. Come here. What's up, baby? She walk off. You probably the type dude. She walk off. You got your other friend right there. What's up?
I hollering at her friend.
You was taking the friends like
Hey,
that?
we got Pisces got our downsides. We human.
Yeah, I can say
We
that.
human.
I can say that.
Contrary to popular belief, we human. Even though a lot of people put a lot of the bricks on our shoulder.
Boulders. They put boulders.
The world, the whole solar system.
Basically, they go against us for what reason? Because we like balance. We keep it 100. Why would you want the fakeness to cover the truth?
But some people, especially women, don't hate me. Some women they prefer the lies over the truth. They prefer the lies over the truth.
So I can figure out what it is next that I gotta do.
See, but we men though.
We
but,
logical thinkers.
Yeah. My dad always talked about logic. Everything he said, if it does not have logic to it, it don't make sense. So we come from a logic perspective. So most women they want to hear what they want to hear, what makes sense to them, even if it's not the truth. They want to hear, okay, yeah. They'll be calm with a lie. They rather be comfort with a lie. See, us men, we don't want to be comfort with the lie. I'm a big boy. Give me the hardcore. Even if you think it's gonna fuck me up, I still want the truth.
Even if you think it's like putting 3 shots in my chest right now, give it to me straight.
I'd rather have the truth.
I need that info because if not, it's gonna sit up here and have me wondering. I'm gonna connect A, B, and it might equal up to C. But if my answer my answer is supposed to be F, something ain't adding up. Like, I'm gonna subtract myself out of that whole situation, and I'm gonna look at it from a bigger picture, an eagle's eyes view, and be like, okay, you told me this, and it's 4 situations right here. Each situation that you done brought up, and you're in it, and something don't seem right. What are you not telling me? Because at the end of the day, you're not telling me something. You're going to hide 1 to 2 to 3 maybe gems that's going to set this whole thing aflame to burn down to ashes, to be reborn again like a phoenix. Like, you just have to, you have to set the truth. Otherwise, you're just going to be sitting up there wondering, like, did I do something wrong? Did I do something right? Like,
Facts. And for me, like, if it's something that I have to find out on my own,
oh, that's worse.
when a motherfucker could have just told me what it was, if I have to find out on my own, it's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be pretty because either if I care about it, I might spaz out most likely. But if I don't care about it, I might just keep it moving and just cut you off altogether.
That's when
and be like,
that's when
yeah,
the cold side come in. That's where the demons hit.
Yeah, that's when-
That's
that water engulfs you. So water, like I said, water can be used for good. Yeah,
That's when your water start to boil.
it can boil or it just engulfs the whole person in the water. Like, and that's the thing that people don't like. Like, people think, oh, fire signs, you get burnt up. It takes a while to burn. You actually get the scream. Like, with the water, you don't get the scream. It's just bubbles coming up. No scream. Yeah, there's no scream coming out of the bubbles. It's just bubbles coming up, you know?
Not neither.
Yeah.
You probably hear like a little shrivel or something.
The water is waving because you done disturb the water. You done trouble the
hear
water.
Bubbles. You hear just bloop, 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 bloop.
And then you don't hear nothing.
Then you just sink.
Yeah.
Darker. And it depends. I ain't gonna say darker and darker because it depends on how deep and cold
The water is.
Yeah, 'cause sometimes that can be as deep as the Mariana Trench. That mug, you know about that, right?
Yes, it is. I was just looking it up last month. Yeah, very
As
deep.
deep as that. If you that deep, then hit my line. I might have some. So not playing. We could be.
This ain't that seduction show.
Nah. That
We not. That's gonna be another one that's coming. Go ahead.
Yeah. Speaking of that, though, ladies, well, this is purely for the ladies and some gents that may want to, learn how to talk to a woman in a way or a form of matter to where they just look at you and be like, I fucks with you. I like you. When can we come back and do more? And it might not even be sexual. that sexual healing is good, but it might not even be that. It could be just you conversating with them. Y'all sitting in the room letting off all this energy to the point to where she got a smile on her face that her past friends or friends that she with probably don't even know about.
Facts. You can stimulate somebody's morale, if you might say, without even actually physically touching them or having sex with them.
How they say it in the real world, you mind fuck them.
Facts. And
excuse my French for anybody that's out there that don't like, but I'm sorry. Excuse my French.
Listen, an older lady told me before when I was a teenager, she said sex starts before you get in the bedroom.
I read that in the book.
Yeah, she said sex starts actually before you get in. Before she said physical contact. She said, like you said, mind fucking. She said that it's supposed to start actually before you actually get in the bedroom. So you could send that special somebody. Oh, I'm thinking about you. I love you. Oh yeah, tonight's gonna be great. Oh, you look beautiful today. I've been thinking about you all day. So all that stuff, especially to certain women who's really romantic and things like that, all that it helps entice. It helps entice the moment, the feel, the experience actually before it actually starts. So yeah,
and then on top of that, to say about that, it's a lot of things that you can sit up there and necessarily say or do to entice a woman. Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna get into that. That's gonna be later on in the podcast.
Yeah, and the seduction. Let's talk.
I can't give out all the gems and the jewels and the diamonds and everything.
Let's keep it on the Pisces thing. We gonna be back for that seduction though. That's another podcast.
Man, we got projects on projects coming. We might mess around and hit y'all with 4 projects within this year that's gonna take place to have a starting date here. It's not gonna have no end date probably until the next 10 years. That's how, that's what we mess around gonna build. We're gonna build a 10-year journey and see what it's gonna lead to. So stay tuned.
Facts. We got some good quality material coming. It's gonna be fire. It's definitely gonna be fire. It's gonna be something that you're gonna be able to take away from and be like, okay, I learned something from these young men. They definitely knew what they were talking about. I definitely learned. It just wasn't just some old people that's just on the radio just talking about anything or talking about nothing.
Now, I gotta say something now. With it, for Pisces, you know how they be like, men are savages, men are beasts, men are boys, men are
they say we weak, yeah.
In a definition or in a statement from you, how would you necessarily say Pisces are when it comes to women?
Pisces, we are, like they said, I read this also. I do a lot of reading. It says that they said that she has not experienced a real relationship unless she's had a Pisces boyfriend, husband, lover. I have to just, fellas, I'm not hating. I'm just saying, if you're not treating her as if, the Pisces, we lay down the law in every aspect of that. So if you're not loving her the way, because we got this reputation of being soft.
Nah, that's our gentleman / caring side right there.
Yeah, so they'll confuse it with being soft or being sensitive or something like that.
Don't take that kindness for weakness.
Yes, because there's a thin veneer that you don't want to mess with. But we're not about to get into that. But listen, if you love your woman in a way that she should be loved, you should be good. Yeah, you should be good. But then there are women, which some men have been, that they've been scorned. And they still got the mental scars where they're used to a man calling them out their name, calling them bitches, hoes, sluts, fucking they best friends, they mamas, they sisters, all that ugliness. And they just be like, okay, because I know some people like that, but I'm not going to get into that though. But I know 2 females in particular, young ladies, very bright young ladies. And they're like, oh, well, this is all I got. This is all I'm going to be with. I've reached my peak. And I'm like, baby, you 25. And you about to just sell yourself.
J. Cole. They better listen to Cole.
Facts.
They better listen to Cole. He'll get you right on that. I'm telling you.
And they have daughters.
And y'all's all right. So I wanna make this in a good statement right here. To any woman that's necessarily out there that's feeling like they not worth it, they not this, they not that. You're sitting up there telling yourself, you're letting somebody else's point of view or opinion of you stop you from being the best you could be. Mm-hmm. Regardless of the fact. If you are 19, if you are 16, if you are 25, if you are 36, 46, 50.
You deserve real love.
You supposed to be loved. Now, you got to give in order to give. Well, did I say that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Receive in order to, like, you got to be able to give something, and it ain't even got to be sexual. You got to be able to communicate. That's gonna be the key to any and everything. If they not sitting up there, if you sitting up there, like, shout out to Medea, Tyler Perry, that's my nigga. If you sitting up there doing everything you can do right, regardless of the situation, you doing the best that you can do, and they still not loving you or treating you in the manner that you need to be treated because they know that you're more and they want to keep you in their little
box.
Yeah. Get out of that box, set that on fire, push it aside, and look at the world.
It's a whole world waiting for you.
The whole thing itself. Because I say that is because how they say it's 7.2 billion people on this world. And you sitting up there letting one person or a select few people's mindset of how they got stopped. And they're projecting that onto you. Don't let somebody else's, I can't do this, so you can't do this. Don't let that sit up there
Misery
and stop
loves
you.
company.
Don't sit up there and let that stop you.
Facts. Big facts. And in that situation right there, I couldn't do nothing, and I still pray for them every day because they're still in those situations where
it's PTSD.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
You don't know true love because at that same fact, like, you might sit up there and try to allow them to, like, care for you, or you might think that, but then you got that double conscience. Okay, if they're doing this, then what? What are they trying to gain out of it? Or are they gonna hit me? Or are they gonna do this? Or are they gonna sit up there and badmouth me or do some shit like that? Like, nah, it's not supposed to be like that. Like, at a young age, you're not gonna necessarily know what love is, regardless. Like, I don't care what nobody say. You have to grow and understand the world of what it is and what it can be and what it will be if you're there with it. Not if you're, I'm gonna take a step back. You might have control and power in, like, one little area, but that control and power, that love conquers all, will spread throughout that little area and ripple across the whole world if need be. Because you sitting up there, you hitting that one person might be hitting 3 people. Like, and I'm not even talking about, like, hit. I'm talking about they might transition that love to you. Your love might sit up there and be like, shit, it's a little stronger with me, so I can sit up here and carry it to 1, 2, 3. Them 3 people, since they fuck with you on that level that they do, they might be like, hey, I got a little bit of, love and caring too. It's stronger with me now. You're carrying it from one person and keeping it pushing till it hits that pinnacle point and disperse. Somebody with a high enough frequency, power, energy to sit up there and get it to thousands or millions of people, that'd be a slight pinnacle point until it hits billions. Like, if you do worldwide, then you'd be sitting up there saying, I've hit that marker. But until you've only said, I've only hit like 5 people with love, 6 people, 15, you're doing something. But if you want to do,
You got to keep expanding.
you got to keep going.
You got to keep expanding. And then also with that said too, speaking of love, like, it's got to be self-love.
Yes.
And a lot of black people, my people, we don't talk about black love and self-love too.
Yes.
It has to start with self-love too.
We never taught that. We were never taught
Yes,
that.
and sometimes in black parents don't tell their kids, I love you. It's not it's taboo.
Yeah.
It's taboo. They'll tell a baby or something like that though, but as like I say, like, about at a certain age I've seen it.
They think it, like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, growing up and everything, sometimes I'll be weirded out in a way, cause I show my love and my appreciation. But to me, to sit up there and say, I love you, at first it rolled off the tongue a little weird. But now I can sit up there and be like, I love you. Love you, baby. Love you. I don't care. Like, I say it with passion.
Yes.
I don't know how it is with other people, but
Yes, we have to. It has to start with self-love, because if let's say she doesn't grow up with a father, or she doesn't grow up with a mother or something like that, so it's going to be like, okay,
Even
now
with your
she's trying
homie,
to
too.
Yeah, that too. So now she's trying to find love in this man. It's like, okay, if I don't have him, I don't have anything. But if she loved herself, she would know, like you said, her worth. She would know, like, okay, I can be somebody without him. I can be somebody with him, and I can be somebody without him, though. Like you said, once you know your worth, you halfway there.
yes.
That self-love, if you know what you're worth, Like, and men too. We always talk about the ladies. Yes, everybody needs to love each other. But as for the fellas, we have to love ourselves too. And we have to know, like, okay, I don't have to settle. I don't have to beat her to feel complete. I don't have to tear her down to feel complete. I don't have to, make her feel like shit just for me to feel whole.
Yeah.
When they can be both whole together.
That's that bullying, like, ripple effect that was passed down generation through generation.
Generational curse.
And, like, I don't see, and I still don't understand why we are not taught self-love.
It should be a class.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it ain't being taught in the house, y'all need to start teaching in the house. If y'all not necessarily understanding what it is to have self-love, ladies and gentlemen, find it. Because that right there will unlock a lot of stuff in your head and in your heart and in your soul.
Mind, body, and soul.
One has to be in one in order for you to basically do what it is that you need to do. It's like having a machine. It's like having a car. You can't sit up there and say, I'm about to go forward.
No oil change, no keep up and up on the car.
Nothing.
The machine needs maintenance to work.
Yes.
And that's that kind of, like you're saying, going back to, you have to feed yourself. You're the car. You have to feed yourself that oil, which is the love. You have to feed yourself. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah, for sure. This is a great discussion. Pisces, triple Pisces coming soon. You got the double Pisces right now, but we got our girl Lady Rain that's going to join us for the next episode.
Yes.
She is very talented. She does this thing like probably better than both of us, but all of us together is a tornado.
Y'all think our energy is like how it is now. Wait until she gets in a room and she starts being herself. When she's herself, and we got a little feminine energy in here with some masculine energy, mix it up like gumbo, and then serve it.
Facts.
How you like that cooking?
Yes. So this was the teaser. This was the pilot. The teaser.
No.
Like I said, it was the. Which one we going with? It was
teaser.
both of them. A little bit of both of them.
Yeah, it was a little bit of both because we tapped in a little bit longer than what we were supposed to.
Yes,
But, at the
but
same time,
great conversation, great energy.
We got a lot more to talk about.
Facts.
Like I ain't gonna lie. I got stuff for days that I'm gonna sit up here and talk about with y'all. Like stuff for days.
Yes. We thank you all for checking in, listening, kicking it with us. We hope you enjoyed this. This is your boy WR513.
And your boy 513 Keys. We'll see y'all on the next run of the Triple P podcast.
Peace.
Peace.
Have a great weekend.
Yes, sir.